Alright, so this is actually the last video for this series, and I can't stress or freak out anymore. This is pretty sad. Just like after I made the last video of the Cybites and a little bit of the appendix, I kind of just like felt like this is kind of it. But anyways, sorry, kids. In this section, in this appendix, Appendix E, page 197, this is talking about, and she divides it for our convenience, she divided it into two sections. One law applies to all Wiccans, while the other one applies to a group or a coven more often. These are kind of laws that you kind of want to incorporate. I mean, you can follow all of them and be big on all, 83 rules or laws. You can, or you can just like take the spirit of it and just like look it over and be like, okay, that makes sense, that's already imbued in me, or I'm naturally like that as a person. I'm like, oh, or like I want to be more like that. I want to actually accept more of that or welcome that. So, and it changes. I look through this every now and then and I am like, whoa, I forgot that rule, and I haven't really been acting like that, or I haven't been treating others like that, or I haven't really been true to myself to be like that. So, like the first one is like, love the gods and honor them, for they are a matrix from which life is force springs. Remember that this force courses through our veins of all living beings. For that reason, treat yourself and those around you as well as you treat your gods, and the gods in turn will love and honor you. I like that because it's talking about the give and take. I honor you, you honor me back. Everyone's a piece of the god and goddess. It's kind of like everyone is made in God's image in a way, if you think about it in a Christianity way, or in that side of religion, in that side of the grass. It's kind of like everyone's made in God's image. So that's how it is. Like on our end, it's like that everyone is made from the God and goddess, and that we should treat them with respect. Learn the craft, unite the children of the God, and tend to the earth and care for its beings. This is like, you can't walk by knowing that bird has like that plastic stuff, that plastic rings that hold cans. You can't just walk by and let that go. You could try to cure the problem as much as possible. This is also, don't litter. This is really, I'm a litter killer. I hate people who litter. If you can simply walk from 2 steps, if you take 2 extra steps and put that in a trash can and sort it out where it belongs, so be it. If you can recycle it, so be it. If you can actually keep it and reuse it for something else, so be it. But seriously, don't throw a gum on the floor knowing that a bird can come eat it up and choke and die. I go crazy, and it's really hard because in public, it's really hard for me to filter this mouth, because I'm like, fuck, you ass. You seriously just did that? And then you want to know why, like, your child is doing the same thing, and you want to know why you're getting hit up from, sickness and all this stuff, or why this earth is polluted and you're not understanding why this and this. It's like, it's that little, it's so minute, but those minute little things add to bigger things. And it's bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and it won't stop until you stop. You are the first small but yet big step into changing that. So when I'm with Ryan, he smokes. I'm really big on him taking his cigarettes and putting it somewhere where it belongs, or the little plastic cover that goes with it that keeps it, fresh. Put it where it belongs, in the trash, or recycle it if you can. Seriously, don't. It's disgusting. But another thing is, do not lie, for what says the presence of the gods become manifest in reality. Do not gossip about a fellow member of the craft, or hold any malice against them. This kind of helps police a little on people being bitches. Remember the law of karma, and that everything returns into a threefold. That is a whole new world for people, because some people don't believe in the law of three or karmatic laws, and some people do. I'm kind of a toss-up on that one. No man, here's law number 29. No man or woman should come together in a sexual union if it causes pain to another to do so. There should be no forceful sexual anything like that, because that's just sick. If some reason it's open to that, or some reason some practitioners open to that, and you're not comfortable, I think you have the respect to bow out gracefully and leave. If it's something you're kind of into, then so be it. Because there's a thing called sex magic, and it's really big in certain worlds. It's big in certain groups, should I say? And for me, I'm kind of uncomfortable with that, because it's not just because of my sexual orientation being the opposite of yours, or even the same as yours. It just means that I kind of separate my spirituality from my sex life. And if you're working as a spiritual sex magic wise, it's kind of uncomfortable, because it should just be me and my partner, or just me and myself, versus two people doing it in front of me. It's kind of weird. Weird is the key word. And section 2 is about the circle dwelling within the gods, and how we should praise them a little bit. The priest and priestess shall have set priorities, so not to neglect their mates or their families, nor the sick or the needy of the circle family. This is kind of saying you guys are stronger together as a bundle of sticks versus just a stick alone. It's kind of like keeping you guys together. If someone's down, financial wise, or someone can't make it to the circles, or someone can't afford certain things, it's not the duty or the care of the priest and priestess to have to do this. If not, the god's going to banish them. But it's kind of in a respectful status is to help out. But it's just not just only them. It's also the other family members, and it's the other part in the circle. It's the other part in the coven to kind of help out. If you guys unify together and help each other out in any fashion way, it'd be less for everyone to do it. It'd be cheaper for everyone to help out, and it's efficient, because you guys are working as one big bundle of sticks. Thanks. But yeah, in the end, it's the Mailing Order. I do not know if any of these sites are still active, or any of these stores are open or whatnot. That is kind of your quest to look. And the back part is like all her books, besides Scott Cunningham and Robin Brecklin and Ellen Hawk, I think. But yeah, this is a really good book. I really love this book. It's one of my books. So, The Craft, A Witch's Book of Shadows, includes ritual spells and Wiccan ethics by Dorothy Morrison. My very first book in The Craft to actually own. Yeah, and before that, I was pretty much reading spells and rituals and religion belief systems online at that point. But then this was the very first book I got, and I was pretty happy I got it. So thanks, guys, for watching. As always, blessed be.